Yo, 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 yo. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Y'all know we start on time. Y'all know what we do here. If you haven't already stopped by the stream, welcome in. Again, we really appreciate folks who also watch after. Again, I do see those views. I do see those comments and those likes. Again, anything. Oh, hello. Let me change the view. Hello. How about that? Lamau. But we in here, y'all. So really appreciate everyone for just hanging in there, stopping by. Again, as we say here at the Cloud Commune, the name of our community here, the most precious thing you can do here is, spend your time. Obviously there's other ways to support, but really appreciate folks being here today. Announcements. All right, so if you haven't been to stream before, we do pre-announcements, we get into stream, and then we do post-announcements. Pre-announcements. Nini, you still can't beat me up, okay? So I had some work stuff and some IRL stuff that kept me from being able to fix the bugs that were happening with the bots in the Discord. So the Discord, again, as I said last stream, is live. It's like made, but like if I sent you an invite link to it like today, like it wouldn't make sense and it looks really ridiculous. So just give me like one more day, like 48 more hours, okay, before Nini can beat me up. So I think that's a main announcement, is that I really truly was like trying to get that done for y'all, because we do want to start building that up. Again, this is a primarily an improvement, a PVE improvement channel, again, for new lights, for returning players, for folks. Again, this is a space where folks can like learn different strategies. I can share different things I've learned over my 7+ years of playing the game, and again, I just want to be able to ultimately selfishly have like consistent folks to do raids and dungeons with. But also unselfishly, I know I was given so much in terms of people who were kind to me when I first started playing this game, so I want to be able to give that back. So again, don't beat me up, okay? Discord, I promise you, it's on the way. This is not going to be one of those things. I'm actually going to do it. So I think that's the main announcement. But yeah, for today, we're just going to go ahead and do a quick TWAB React, because the TWAB did come out. I don't plan on doing it every Thursday because like there's other channels and there's other spaces to do TWABs, but there are a couple things I did want to address with the community, and also like hear you all's thoughts and feedback, and then we'll go straight into gaming. So again, if you want a game today, this is a great time to go ahead and boot up. My join code is in the pinned message in the chat. So if you do want to game, just flag it in chat. That's the only thing I ask. We really don't, we don't discriminate here. I was about to say we really don't discriminate, but like we don't discriminate here. As long as you checked in, it's like, hey, I need a legend nightfall, or hey, I need this. As long as you check in and let me know, so I can have the right expectation. Just go ahead and put the join code in when we're at that point. But let's go. And why are y'all looking at dim? Y'all don't care about that. I'm sorry. Today's one of those days, but we're having fun. But yes, Sin, Discord's on the way. Again, I don't think you were there last time we talked about it. Was it on last Friday? It was either on Monday stream or last Friday. But yeah, we're gonna start small. Again, I want this to be an improvement Discord. I just don't want it to be like, oh, hey, I'm live, right? Like that's kind of boring to me. Like, again, no shade against other like Destiny creators, but like I don't want it just to be a space where you just like get notifications when I'm live. That's, to me, that's boring, and also that's kind of selfish. I want this to be a space where like folks can communicate with other people, LFG with me, LFG with other people in the community, as well as like learn skills, right? So that's also part of why I wanted to wait to get this right, is because I'm building out a section of the Discord that's going to have my collection of like visuals and graphics and guides, not necessarily like my own personal guides, but guides I've used to get through dungeons and raids that I found helpful and that I thought were accessible. And so for me, those kind of components, making sure like the security on the Discord is correct, make sure the bots aren't fighting each other and actually working properly is important. So again, I say 48 hours, but I think more realistically, closer to the Saturday stream, especially if today ends up being a little bit shorter. That will give me some time, because again, just coming from work, now streaming, and then if I have some time after stream to do it tonight, maybe, but I would say a more realistic expectation is this Saturday or by the end of the weekend. Anyways, that's not why we're here, but it is part of the announcement, so appreciate folks for joining in. Yeah, no, I really appreciate the patience with that. And yeah, no, Sin, you definitely get an invite. I know, like, I was super late with getting back to folks' comments, but yeah, no, I definitely see you. You're like, hey, the volume's too low on this video, and I tried to tweak it. He was like, the volume's still too low. I was like, I tweaked it again. So even if I didn't like immediately respond back to your comments, you know, I do see folks' comments, so I appreciate that. But I have been jaw-jabbing enough. Let's go ahead and get into this week at Bungie. We're not going to go through the whole thing. I'm not going to bore you. Again, that's not what this channel is about. But I did want to highlight two major pieces from this week's TWAB. Obviously, per usual, as we've said this before, read it for yourself. Always, like, definitely, like, I have things to offer, and I offer these things in good intentions. But, like, do your own research. Obviously, like, read the things. But one of the main things that you may have seen if you hopped on Twitter for any amount of time and you follow people in Destiny, there were some major changes. So if you weren't familiar, because you're just a kind-hearted soul, there are some people in the community who make PvP and PvE, because someone was actually recently caught cheating with this type of device during the King's Fall Day 1 race. I don't know if folks know that, but again, if you're a kind-hearted person, you probably don't know about these things. But there are a couple different devices, two name brand devices, one being Cronus and the other being Zim. Again, if you want to do research, there's articles on it. Research as in like understanding what they are, not research into like using them for clarity. Since we are on stream, it would be clear. But again, it's really not needed, because again, the synopsis being that these are things that like help you get your super back faster, help like eliminate recoil, all the different things that give you an unfair advantage in game modes like PvE, but more so a lot of this has been used in PvP. Again, COD has had this problem, Fortnite had this problem, so a lot of games had this problem, so it's not just Destiny. And so one of the biggest things is that a lot of other companies, a lot of other groups have just straight up said that like, hey, we're banning all accessibility devices, point blank period. And what I really like about Bungie's approach to this is that, one, they're giving us some really clear definitions of what they deem accessibility aids, because again, if you don't follow me at Twitter, like I kind of talked about it just briefly on Twitter. I put like 2 tweets about it, but or 1 tweet, I don't know, whatever. Follow me on Twitter, that's the self promo. But essentially just going to the fact that like there are people with physical and like invisible like disabilities who actually, you know, have to have different accessibility devices to be able to play the game. There was a video that went viral not that long ago, it was last year, around one of the guardians in our community who doesn't have use of some of their limbs, and so they have this like device that they breathe into the device or whatever the case is, and it kind of translates to controls, which the device itself is super cool. And so again, Bungie just kind of being in a place where like we have guardians in our community who need different accessibility devices, and so they're not going to flat out ban all devices, but they're specifically going to be looking at devices like Chronos and Zim. So I think it's just a helpful thing. It's like, again, if you're a kind-hearted soul and you just didn't know about these devices, then you know, here it is. It's just an update. But for me, this is actually super encouraging, because I get super frustrated by things that feel like cheating in PvP all the time. But ultimately, you know, with this, hopefully this cracks down, and then actually, like, I wouldn't mind getting back into more PvP for Destiny. You know, I wouldn't mind, you know, exploring trials a little bit deeper more than I already do, things like that. So again, obviously cheaters are gonna attempt to find different ways to cheat, but hopefully this can crack down a bunch. The other piece is that Bungie is giving us a best dress. I was like, I'm looking at it and my brain went blank, but Bungie's giving us a best dress commendations. So if you don't know how I feel about commendations, I have multiple videos at this point, but like, I don't think commendations are the worst thing in the world, but I do think in terms of like my time as a guardian, I do feel like it's kind of a waste of my time, because like the Guardian rank system as a whole is supposed to be my skills, like what can I do, you know, master lost sectors, solo dungeons, like master raids, things like that. It kind of shows how skilled I am, which is a nice thing to have, but ultimately, you know, commendations is dependent on other people, right? So it's just an awkward place to be in. I'm not a super fan of it, but the fact is, the player identity team who's in charge of that is essentially saying that they're going to come out with a best dressed award. So it's not super, you know, elaborate, but just naming that, like, if you were interested in the best dressed commendation, that is on the way. And so the biggest thing, it's coming in the season 20 mid-season patch, which I think is next week. Or in 2 weeks, it's coming up soon, but the instead of coming in season 21, so season 21 is about 40 days away, and so they just essentially just moved it up. So again, there's some things about Trials Lab, there's some things about obviously Bungie is big on like foundations and supporting. There's a couple other pieces, the movie of the week. So again, read it at your own leisure, but just wanted to offer those two things as folks to be aware of, that hopefully PvP is going to get a lot better, and we're going to see a massive cut down on cheating. And then also, you know, if you really want a best dress, I'll give you best dress. If you really want it, just let me know and I'll give you best dress. All right, cool. Let's get out of here and let's get to gaming. LOL, I'm telling y'all to boot up. I didn't even boot up yet. That's hilarious. All right, so again, ! join if anybody wants to join. Let me adjust this. And again, feel free to let me know what the volumes sound like with my voice and the music. I always try and balance like what the sounds in like my ear and then what it sounds like for you all, so that you all have a good balance. But yeah, we're booting up. So if anybody wants to game, again, I've completed all of my, well, almost all my pinnacles. I still need to do a couple pinnacles on my hunter, so I'll probably play hunter today. But yeah, if folks want to get some things done, let me know. It is kind of first come first serve. Otherwise, it's usually just me and Nini just having fun and gaming. But if there's someone else who needs something specific, again, as long as you flag it in chat that you want something, you can use the join code to join up, and then yeah, we'll get to it. Oh, I just found a really good, well, I'll show you all then we'll get into it while we're waiting for folks to join up. But if you're not already ranked up enough and taking advantage of the loadout slots, would definitely encourage you to take care of the loadout slots. I've actually been having a little bit more fun the past week or so, trying out a couple different things. And so, yeah, if you're interested in some of these builds, let me know and I can like link the builds. Obviously, again, once we get the Discord up and running, I'll actually have links to my builds and explanations with them, so it's a little bit more clear. But yeah, like this has just been a really nice build. So in exchange for you can exchange Hung Jury, the adept version, with an SMG like Submission, or just anything that's going to be able to help with ad control, even something like Malicious Birthright, right? To help with, again, the disorienting grenades, which is really helpful for crowd control. And then you have this great ability. If you don't have Graviton Lance, it's been out since Season of the Chosen. It's been out for a while. And Chosen was like hell ago, so it's been out for at least like a year and a half, something like that. And so granted, I don't have a lot of kills on it, but like it's more of a damage dealing ability. So what we're trying to really feed into is that Nezarec Sin void kills give us ability regen. When we look at our kit, we have suppression. So the idea is that we can suppress big enemies. We have a Child of the Old Gods that is going to help also do some debuffs. And then between our fragments, our grenades are going to weaken. So again, we have that suppression grenade. So it's going to suppress, but then it's also going to weaken. Then again, our ability final blows are going to not only cause our enemies to explode, but help refund some of that energy. So in our ability kit, our abilities are going to help boost us getting our grenade, our melee, our rift back. And again, our rift has the Void Orb, Child of the Old Gods. And then with this, again, as long as I'm getting that second shot on enemies, they're exploding. So not only my grenades making people explode, my melees are making people explode, and then my weapons are making people explode. And so again, it's just you're continuously proccing Devour and Volatile, not just for myself, but also for teammates. So it's actually a really fun build. I was messing with it off stream, and so if anyone would be interested, if you're really interested, flag it for me now, and I can actually just grab the dim link and then post it in chat. But otherwise, you're a fan of the Hunter, we'd love to see it. But otherwise, I'll post links to my builds soon. Trials Labs got you excited? Yeah, I'm excited about that as well. Again, that plus the crackdown on cheaters for me. And actually, we can just go back to that real quick if we want to do that. Is my computer gonna work? Ooh, yeah. Okay, cool. It does work. Nice. So again, to the labs, Trials Lab. And so the kind of biggest thing, there's, again, if you're really into PvP, I like PvP. That's the one thing I learned about myself over the past year. I used to say I hated PvP, and I actually don't hate PvP. I hate that I get killed by like trip mines, or like I get Nova bombed every 2 seconds, like things like that, where it's just like, it's not about me improving my gun skill or my ability to be a PvP player. It's just about like who has the best ability spam build. And so Destiny's always going to have abilities, so to a certain extent you just got to deal with that. But also it's really nice that they're going to have this new differentiation with Trials, is that on top of skill-based matchmaking and fire team-based matchmaking, so again, solos trying to pair with solos, duos with duos, trios with trios, you'll also be able to have a system where, again, if you're in the practice pool, which I'm not going to do, I'm probably in the practice pool, but again, it's more for less experienced players, for folks who haven't gone flawless. Again, just the opportunity for folks to play people more at their level, so that they're not just continuously being stomped by teams that like are just ridiculously more talented, well, not talented, but just higher skill, right? And so this helps reduce that gap in skill a little bit, and people are able to try it out again, especially people are just at the base level of Trials, like they have the minimum, like they have the bare minimum level requirement to play Trials, and they're not like super cracked and have all these really great builds. This is a really great place for those players to be able to like say like, ooh, this is what 3v3 elimination feels like. Now, if you're like Dirty and you're a cracked player, you're probably going to immediately be in the challenger pool, because Dirty's just super sweaty. Also, Dirty's a homie of mine. We were talking about Dirty the other week, which I also, whenever I talk about something, I tell them, because like I don't want people feeling like I'm talking about this behind the back. But Dirty is a content creator, music producer, homie. And so we've been gaming for a little bit, and also plays Destiny, and also definitely more sweaty at PvP than me. So yeah, Dirty's probably gonna be in the challenger pool, not me. But again, these are people who already consistently play Trials. So I think for me, this plus skill-based matchmaking plus the crackdown on cheaters honestly is gonna really pull me back into PvP. Maybe not like full time, because I still really enjoy Warzone, and I still need to start the new season of Warzone that just came out yesterday. But again, I've been doing GMs, but yeah, just really looking for a place to game. And so hopefully these pieces can really make it a more friendly place. Cool. I'm a controller on PC, so I'm not the biggest PvE fan, but any change is good, so I'll dip my toes in. Yeah, I think that's the key thing. Dip your toes. I'm gonna be dipping my toes. Because honestly, like here's the thing, I never want to be one of those people in the community who like complains about something without experiencing. I complain about guardian ranks because I'm guardian ranks 10, not to brag, but I'm guardian rank 10, and I have the experience of going through guardian ranks and LFG and accommodation. So I'm not like speaking from a place of just like I want to hate on something because it's cool to hate on things. That's kind of weird. I give critique because I actually have experience. So like, yeah, whether it's Trials, whether it's commendations, whether it's whatever, you know, if you come from a good place, you're not like trying to like trash talk people. You're just like, hey, this feels bad. Yeah, go for it. You know, offering solutions helps as well. But anyways, I'm not seeing anybody. Also, I know there's like a delay a stream delay, so I do want to give folks a chance. Is my team open? LOL, where do I go? Oh, now I was just playing this game. Why do I forget how to play? But yeah, if folks want to join up, if folks need something, yeah, feel free to hop in. Again, I don't need anything in particular, so it's more of a what y'all need day. We can do pennies. Nini hopped in, so again, if folks don't need anything, me and Nini just hang out, and we game and we have some good conversation. So Iron Man, yes, it's first come first serve, so come in and join, and then let us know in chat what you need as well. But yeah, I need my Crucible penny. Actually, hold on, I want to do my other build for my Hunter, because my Stasis build was kind of juicy, not gonna lie. Also, one thing, Destiny servers have been very poopy all day. Yeah, so yeah, like it's supposed to and they're doing background maintenance till like the next 2 hours. So again, if something happens, you can get booped from the fire team. I didn't kick you. It's just Destiny servers today. So the only people I kick from my fire team are Dee, which Dee knows, because Dee be sabotaging. And sometimes they just deserve to be booted. But anyways, getting back on track. Ooh, the Stardew Scales build was really nice when I was doing Defiant Battlegrounds, but it depends on what we're gonna do. Because Shards of Galanor. Yeah, I just want to play around with builds today, while we help folks get what they need. So not super pressed. This was more for like GMs. Ooh, actually, yeah. Let's go back to the let's go back to this build. Yeah. You need dares? Cool. Nini, you get to go ahead and get in dares. And then yeah, the join code is in the top in my fire team. I changed it, right? Yeah, it's public, so you should just be able to join up, and then we'll get that going. Again, right now, like, we don't like have a super in-depth queue system. It's really like what folks need. Again, I feel comfortable with like most of the sides of the game outside of like trials, which we just talked about. So I mean, I'll play trials, but I don't know, maybe not on stream. It's not as fun for me. But whatever y'all need, like, again, like, don't close mouths, don't get fed. Right? Like, if you need something, this is a space. So we're building a community here slowly but surely. And so I want to be able to help people, but then I also want, as I say before, and I say all the time, I want other folks to get the skills to be able to help others. So, yeah. And I know Dirty, I don't know if you're still in chat, but Dirty mentioned you wanted to get some Nightfalls out. So if you want to, we could run a couple dares, and then if you want to hop in, Dirty, you and I can find someone who's at light to do like a master Nightfall, if you want. But again, for anyone who'd be interested in doing more higher tier content, again, we tend to do like dungeons and like other things, Legend Nightfalls, Legend, weekly missions on Fridays. Not that there's a dedicated day where like we do like lower high skill activities. It's all what folks need. So yeah, just flagging Dirty because I wanted to honor the conversation we had prior to the stream. So yeah, if you still need that, just let me know. Yeah, Sin, get in here. Get in there. Yeah, we're doing dares. So we'll wait for Iron Man and Sin. Is that my right join code? Yeah, no, that's my right. I can read. Yeah, that's my right join code. Like, it looked weird for a second. But yeah, beyond there being like a slight delay in stream, like, get in here. We're gonna have some fun. I'm be doing a bunch of smoke bombs. I got my Omni build. which I'm really excited about. We got the double void going. We got the weakening grenades, and the weakening grenades plus well-rounded. Oh my goodness, it's spicy. We be getting volatile all the times. And then two-tailed fox. Again, two-tailed fox works really well paired with a galley. It's not needed, but it pairs really well if you have galley. But like, chef's kiss. That catalyst. So the catalyst gives us an arc rocket in addition to having a void and solar rocket. And oh yeah, when I tell y'all like that plus a galley, we're doing it in my brain is mush, y'all, because I've just been doing so much GMs, and so it just takes a lot of mental capacity. God, what were we doing? Oh, we're doing Spire, the Spire boss farm. So we were doing normal and master Spire farm boss, and even on master, two-tailed fox, like I would rock two-tailed fox to have the catalyst plus galley with the catalyst plus like another rocket, like a hothead. Oh my god, it wasn't even fair. All right, so we got Sin in here. All right, Iron Man, we're just waiting for you, and then we'll go ahead and get started. Hey y'all, if we can get Nini to player not found. All right, can you put your Bungie ID? Y'all gonna have to excuse me today with sentences because my brain is kind of mushy. But I gilded my Conqueror titles. That's literally the one thing I work towards every season. So I haven't done. My brain will probably be better tomorrow. So that's why we're just gonna have a chill gaming today. But yeah, if you put your thing in chat, we'll just find you and invite you. And then we're just in game today. We can rock a couple dares. Sin, if you need something else, let me know. Nini, if you need something else. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. If we can get Nini to 1800, what did they say? Nini was like, yeah, almost 1800. What is Nini at right now? 1798. That's the goal. That's today's goal. That's today's actual goal, is to get Nini to 1800. That's today's goal. We just figured it out, y'all. We're in here. We're gonna get Nini to 1800. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna vibe. My brain is mushy today because of GMs, but like we're here. We're still gonna game. We're gonna have a good time. What do you need? What do you need, Nini? Is it like helmet? Oh, actually, I can like look at your Guardian. Yeah. What do you need? So you got helmet. So everything's like 1786. So you need a chest piece for sure. Oh yeah, if you get a chest piece that's at level, oh yeah, you're in there. You're in there. And then 1790. Okay, so your weapon's looking good. Yeah. So you just need a chest piece and then potentially like legs. I think dares gives mostly weapons. Don't quote me on that, but I tend to get mostly weapons. But yeah. Oh yeah, we getting Nini to 1800 today, y'all. And then Nini's gonna be with us doing legend stuff. Yeah. We started Nini started out gaming with us at what, like 1764 or something like that. Look at them out here gaming. Hello, buddy. Got room for more? Of course. Didi, get in here. Actually, I can. Where are you? You're not online. Didi, get online. Yeah, I told you. Yeah, like brain is always mushy. LOL. See, yo, Didi already sabotaging from chat, y'all. That's wild. That's a wild. Not you sabotaging from chat. Hold on. Dear diary. It was just another Thursday where I was trying to have fun with friends, and unfortunately, what I found out was that, you know, some people just don't want you to be great. Some people don't want you to be great, and at the end of the day, I think, you know, what I can do to be the best me is to just not let the haters hate, okay? Just I gotta do me, I gotta be me, okay? And so if DD is gonna come into chat sabotaging per usual, I just gotta write in my diary and let it go. Until next time, diary, I'm gonna trust you. I'm gonna trust the process. Peace, love, Skyy. Oh my goodness. I'm behind on chat. I'm sorry. Won't let you put Bungie in chat. Is that Nightbot? It's not. No, you should be able to. No. Don't type like a full link, Iron Man. Just type like your name. I'll invite DD. Get in here. Zaka, welcome in. Yeah, I'm doing all right. We're having a mushy brain day, so we're not doing anything like high tier. I've been going pretty hard on Grandmasters to gild my Conqueror title for the past like 48 hours, so my brain is a little mushy. But I did find out some really cool builds, or I tried out some really cool builds that I now feel a little bit more comfortable with. So we do want to do some higher tier PVE helps tomorrow, but for right now we're just kind of gaming. We're gonna help Nini get to 1800. Sin's with us. Didi, the official saboteur, is with us as well, and then we're trying to get Iron Man in here. And Iron Man, what we might do is, if you're still having issues, we might just go ahead just to get folks gaming, to get a round of dares in, and then we'll get you sorted with the Bungie code. But yeah, you don't have to post the full link in the chat. Just like post your name, and then we'll go ahead and get you sorted. So let's go ahead and just like rock one out. That sounded weird, didn't mean it weird, but let's go ahead and knock one out, and then Iron Man will get you in the next round. But yeah, Zach, we're the pinned message in the chat has my join code. Again, the way that we do things here is that it's an open community, as long as you're not being a jerk. Again, chat with other people, chat with me. And so if folks need things on our PVE help days, we talked about the TWAB a little bit earlier, but again, yeah, just state like, hey, can we do a legend weekly mission? And again, as long as you're at the right light level, we help folks get things done. So that's what we do here. Hey, DD's Jeebus, wait for the friend list. No, absolutely unacceptable. You get your tushy in here, okay? Oh wait, I mean, you're on the fire team now. I'm behind on chat. Leave me alone. But yeah, welcome in, Zaka. Good to see you. Appreciate you. No, we're not using Discord right now. That was part of our pre-stream announcements. Well, it's not like pre-stream announcements, but it's kind of pre-stream. But yeah, Discord coming soon, more than likely this weekend. I really did want to have it done by this stream, because I've been promising y'all for the Discord since last week. But again, just some IRL stuff I don't want to like go into right now. Just kind of been taking up a lot of my capacity. So yeah, we'll get it to y'all this weekend, so we can chat on Discord, and then we can, do that side of the gaming. But again, it's all about, all about the vibes. I want it to be right. I want it to be a good Discord, a valuable Discord to the experience. So Noah White says, did you hear about Ryan Reynolds buying a house in Wales? No, we weren't talking about, I don't know what's going on. No, I did not. I didn't. Don't really keep up with celebrities. Also, I don't know where that came from. Anyways. Yeah, like I'm manifesting. We're gonna manifest that Nini's gonna get a chess piece, because honestly, like if you get an level chess piece, that's gonna probably boost you up the most, TBH. So we're gonna get that going. Did anyone have Galleon? If not, no worries. It's like, it's not the deepest thing in the world, but I was just curious. Just curious. Curious. Get out of here. Oh no. get this overload out of here. Nice. Nice. That darn MCU, Orny. What? What is going on? Chat, are y'all all right? What are we talking about? MCU money? We're talking about Ryan Reynolds? Like what? Hello? Someone just give me context. I'm just, if y'all don't know, I also have a hard time picking up social cues because normal brain go burr. So like I just don't I'm not trying to be a jerk. I just genuinely don't know what y'all are talking about. Y'all talking about MCU money. Y'all talking about Ryan Reynolds. I'm just out here trying to vibe. Y'all are confusing my brain. Y'all not trying to let me live. Let's get this cranium. Get the cranium. Okay, that sounded wild. Okay, ignore me. Ignore what I just said. See if I can actually make see if I can actually make this right now. But yeah, welcome in again. I appreciate everyone here who's with us live, whether you're chatting or whether you're lurking, I don't care. It's all valued, it's all seen here. I have anxiety, so sometimes I just be, chilling and vibing. So hopefully enjoy the tunes, enjoy the vibes, enjoy the conversations. And also, again, special shout out to folks who watch the stream after stream is over. Again, I see those likes and comments and views and really appreciate the support. So again, we're growing the channel, we're growing the community little by little, bit by bit. And so all the ways that folks show up and support are valuable as we, just hang out and have some good time. So looking forward to hanging and gaming with y'all. It's a pretty chill space here. The only time I kind of stress out is during GMs, which is kind of why I don't think, under certain circumstances I might do some GMs on stream one of these days, but I'd be frustrated more with myself than anything. I was like, why did I just die? That was so unnecessary. And it's just like, I can't blame anybody but myself. Boom, boom, boom. It's so wild how fast I can get my my deadfall back. It's actually kind of wild. I love this build. It's like Omni Oculus already gives you like two melees or two deadfalls, but the fact that I can just low-key spam this, at least in PVE, it's kind of wild. All right, y'all. So y'all can see what Nini said in the chat. No, I want this in 4K. All right, because I feel like, no, let me pull it back up. Nini said, "Hey, Skyy, do you like the hit band Imagine Dragons?" All right, so almost every stream, without much fail, I get a D's nuts joke from Nini. So I can't even take half of the conversations we have seriously because you just be out here just making me regret answer your question. So I just want chat to see that, like, if I answer this and be like, yes, I like these, and Nini's like, imagine these nuts, I just want you to know that, like, if someone magically gets kicked from the team, we're not confused as to why that happened. I actually do like Imagine Dragons, not gonna lie. Well, I do not have something long range. Well, I guess I don't want to use my rocket though. Sad face. Oh yeah, I forgot you can move with this buff. That's not me being silly. Where's the crystal? Get that crystal. Wait, which one's missing? Oh, LOL, it's the one I was at. Imagine dragon. See what y'all said. See what I told y'all. Like Nini just hates me because. Oh no, contacting Destiny 2 servers. Okay, so this is what I was talking about earlier. If anything happens, I'm not booting anyone other than maybe Nini. But yeah, there's the servers have just been so trash today. But if not, just come back to stream and we will we'll get it sorted, and then we'll try and get back out there. Get that weakening grenade. Get that young well. Ooh, look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Oh, if they didn't health gate, oh my goodness. Yep. See, there it goes. Yeah, crap. All right. Well, I mean, this is a good time. Let me go ahead and refill my water. Rip the servers today. I'm gonna give it a second before I hop back in. So, well, actually, no, I hop because maybe I can I rejoin? It's weird that I got a battle eye thing because like that's weird. What's error code plum? Error code plum. Can I rejoin? Potentially? It's not gonna let me rejoin. Sad face. All right. Whoever didn't get booted, I'm gonna grab some water real quick. But whoever didn't get booted, feel free to like join them back on me. Or if you all, what am I trying to say? If you didn't get booted and you're still in the match, just finish the match. You don't have to like wait for me. But if everyone got booted because of the servers, then just like come back and we can get back on the fire team. So yeah, I don't know why. It's just servers giving a hard time. Also, again, we had 2 slots open. So Iron Man, if you were able to get the join code situated, let me know. Oh wow, it's already giving me okay, I'm just gonna get water, y'all, and we're gonna see what happens. But the servers are not being nice today. All right. Let's they keep botting me. LOL. You know I meant booted. But got a quick refill on my drink. LOL. Let's go back to the other screen. I got a quick refill on my drink. That's so unfortunate. We're in a good groove today. I just want to hang with folks. Sin was actually able to like game with us today. We had Nini per usual. We had Saboteur, Didi. Who else do we have in here? We had the whole crew. We were trying to get Iron Man in there. It's unfortunate. All right. While we get that sorted, maybe I was just the only person who got booted, which is totally fine. Sad face, but it's totally fine. So why don't I go ahead and go through my build while we wait for everyone? They were almost finished. That was towards the end. We'll kind of see what happens, but I'll have an 1810. It's not a bad stat distro. It's not the best either. I'll actually like build craft later. So the idea being that sometimes, not always, but it's nice to build around an exotic. And so the main exotic that we're building around here is Omni Oculus. This is good for just like a support build. Again, I am a support main. If you're someone who does like a typical MMO gaming, I play like a support healer role in like every character, whether it's Warlock, Hunter, or Titan. I always have at least 2 to 3 builds that are specifically about support, and this is one of them that you're able to when we're able to do the deadfall, the smoke bomb, or activate my class ability, the deadfall. You're able to have damage resist while we're invisible, which is super great in higher tier content. But then also, again, we get 2 of them. So not only does it allow us to be able to get that damage resist, go invis, hide, do whatever we need to do to recover, but also it's given us the ability to have 2 of them, so we can do it pretty fast. So that in combination, mainly what gives us a lot of play is Gambler's Dodge. If we do a dodge near an enemy, I forget what the radius is, I think it's like 15 to 20 meters, something like that, so fairly close. It might be shorter, maybe like 5 to 10 meters, but either way, if you perform a dodge near them, you automatically get refunded a melee charge. And what is our melee? Our melee is our smoke bomb that's giving us invis and damage resist. So it's just really good ability to do that. And then again, we have quick fall. I always call it dead fall. It's quick fall. But again, quick fall is that when we do quick fall, we're able to go invis and make our teammates invis. So again, it's just a really cool loop of 2 grenades, use 1 grenade, Gambler's Dodge, refund the other one, do a quick fall, everyone goes in vid, everyone has damage. And then again, Moby's Quiver is just a good for damage buff, right? So we have the ability to get that 30% debuff based on the things. And again, some people will look at this as like, oh, like your stats are terrible, why don't you have double or triple 100s? I don't need them. Like, I'm clearing GMs with this stat distribution. Like having double 100s or triple 100s is really not needed at all. I've said that before, and I've been thinking about doing like a breakdown of builds one of these days, but I have so many videos I need to get done. I'm getting weaseled out the wahoo. That is so not fun. All right, so let's fully exit the desktop, and then I am going to, let's do this. Let's go through dim for a little bit. All right, cool. And it's gonna take a second because clearly the servers are just not in a good space today. All right, cool. We're just playing on Hunter, but was I trying to? Oh yeah. So Omni. So Omni Oculus again, and again, that's also the beauty of Destiny Item Manager. If we scroll down, there we go. You all should be able to see more of the context, but for Omni Oculus, the chest piece, you gain a second snare bomb and you get damage resist while you're invisible. When you make an ally invisible, they gain damage resistance while invisible and gain and I get a melee charge. So again, it's kind of like a nice little relay that you can do, is that you get the snare bomb, you make folks invisible, you get that damage resist, and then I also am able to get another melee charge again in total. So that's two of those that I can do back to back. Quick fall, or the smoke bomb, dodge near an enemy, get another one, and then do it again. And so when you're talking about back to back, especially Mars, the Grandmaster version of Mars Battleground, you have to have at least one invis hunter or a couple folks rocking strand, because the name of the game there is ad control, and you have to have strong builds that are going to be able to give you ad control. And again, even with the stat distribution I have is like, again, I spec into resilience because that's what I like to do, even though I don't have high, you know, I'm not 80s 90s or even hundreds with other things. Is the fact is, like, the way I play the game in a strategic way that I really don't have to lean on these things, because ultimately my weapon kills, my melee kills, and my grenade kills are feeding me energy into the rest of the things. So I actually have high uptime on all of these pieces. The only main thing I really need is to be able to have high result, especially again in game PVE. So it's just a quick breakdown of where we're at. Had a lightning round, no red border though. Sad face. Okay, let me try and hop back in. I hoped I was the only person who got booted. I did not. I didn't like rage quit. Stream is evidence. I didn't. But I was getting weasel arrow codes back to back. But yeah, again, also the kind of informal things, like if folks, these are like ask me anything streams. So if you have anything Destiny related, if you have a question about my build, if you have a question about something that we talked about in one of my videos, like this is also like a space where we have like discussion. So feel free to flag those questions. But nice that y'all got a lightning round. Does anyone know if Nini was able to get a chess piece? Let's see if they were able to get what they needed. Yeah, I think they needed what, chest piece or legs. All right, I'm down to try it again. If y'all want to try and do another one, send Nini, Didi, if you want to, feel free to hop back in. Oh, you know what, Iron Man? I'm wondering. I'm sorry, I don't know, like this is from like 10 minutes ago now. But Iron Man, I am wondering if you're still in chat. I am wondering if when you go to the screen. Let me go to a screen, and yeah, feel free to join up, y'all, and then we'll no, don't leave the fire team. What am I? Hello, Dirty, what's Dirty doing? Dirty's playing, but yeah, Dirty, if you want to join up as well. Lamau, why is it not letting me? Oh, there it is. Okay, I was like, that's so, the game is being weird today, y'all. All right, so Iron Man or anybody else who wants to join in the future, just really quick. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. What is hello? What? Oh, that's unfortunate. Wait, what just happened? Did my stream glitch out for a second? Hey yo, why is this happening today? I'm just trying to hang with the homies. Okay, This is kind of wild. This is kind of wild, yo. Okay, I got legs, unfortunately. Okay, no worries. I mean, if they're at level, that still should have helped a bit. But yeah, definitely chess piece is probably what you need the most. My question is, why does Bungie hate you? That's my question as well. Why does Bungie hate me? I'm just trying to hang with the homies. Yeah, I can't even see my friends list right now. That's wild. Anyways, let me do this while I'm still halfway streaming, I guess. Hold on. All right. All right, so quick tutorial for folks who don't know, and again, I apologize for assuming that folks know. Again, it's just good to be as clear as possible. Is that when we're talking about the join code, that's the pinned message. If you're on PC or if you're on console and you click your text button, you open your text chat, you can copy the message there with that command /join and then my name. You have to put my whole name, which includes the hashtag and these numbers. That's my full Bungie name. And so when you click that, obviously I can't join myself because I'm on I am me. But that's how you would do that on that. So you open your text chat, type that in, or copy and paste if you're on PC, and then you click enter. And then as long as my fire team is public, you'll be able to join. Again, sometimes I have it on invite only if I just don't want, like, if I'm LFG and I don't want random people to join. All right, so that's one way to do it. The second way to do it is, again, you go to your friends tab, you go to this section where it says manage invites, and you search by name. And so in this, you don't type the whole thing, because what's going to happen, it's going to say player not found. What instead you do is you just need to type my name. Again, it's not going to work for me because I am me. That sounds weird to say, but y'all get what I'm saying. But again, this is the second way to do it. So if you can't do it via text chat for whatever reason, or if you're on console and it just takes a lot to type, again, I'm myself, so it doesn't look right. But what you can do is, again, just type. You don't need the /join. You just type my name, and then you're able to do that. So again, that's the way that those are the two ways that you can join when we're having community days, or when we have abilities for folks to game. I'm just gonna start because I don't know what's going on. Where am I at? Hello, this happens to me. Just close the game, turn off and your Wi-Fi, and open again. Yeah, no, I while you all were doing the lightning round, I did complete. Oh my goodness. All right. I'm gonna close Steam and do it again. But DD saying stream is still good, so y'all can look at this real quick. Hold on. Oh, no. Oh, okay. There we go. Okay. As long as y'all can still hear me, stream's good. And then I hope we'll get this sorted. I think we can. I believe. All right, hold on. Gonna fully close down. I know this is kind of boring because you can't see what's happening, but yeah. All right, so fully closed down. We're gonna do a restart. I'm not gonna restart my PC because then it's just like it ends stream, and then when you end stream, yeah, when your computer shuts down randomly when you're streaming on YouTube, it is kind of like weird and kind of messes up all of my settings, and I'd have to like redo my settings from scratch, which is no bueno. I'll wait for you, buddy. Of course you will. Of course you'll wait for me because you want to sabotage me. That's why you're waiting. You're not waiting out of goodwill. You're not waiting because you're waiting. God. Gotta give DD a hard time. All right, third time's a charm, please. I believe. Oh wait, hold on. As of 24 seconds ago, I'm not crazy, y'all. Destiny 2 background maintenance. Destiny 2 is being brought offline for emergency maintenance, so it actually is fully offline. So I think what we're seeing here is fake, because I'm probably going to get booted if I log in. Folks in chat, let me know if y'all are still in. If so, I'm jealous. Yeah, I don't know. I should have known, and then we could have just streamed later. But yeah. Is it stable? I don't know. Please be stable. Because clearly, I mean, we got homies online, so clearly, it maybe it's just me. I'm so sorry, saying, oh my goodness, yeah, okay, yeah. All right, so so much for that. Okay, you know, that's the whole thing. Yeah, we just got the official boot. So this is like it's not my internet boot. This is the like servers are off boot. So cool. This has been an interesting time. Not gonna lie. I don't know what you're talking about. Yes, you do. Stop it. Boo. Boo. No, boo. Get out of here. Boo. Okay, yeah. Like I often like to just to double check that I'm not not tripping. All right, cool. All right, so what do y'all want to do in the meantime? Let me know. Again, original maintenance was supposed to stop in an hour and it wasn't supposed to interrupt service. Clearly, that didn't happen. So something's going on with the engine and the server right now. So we're just, for the foreseeable future, we can't play. Do folks want to do like, again, I have Call of Duty Warzone if people play that. We have Halo Infinite, Lamau. Do people even play that still? We could do some Goose Goose Duck. Do folks know how to play Goose Goose Duck? Just something fun in the meantime. Or we can play Crab Game. Oh my god, I haven't played that in a while. Or Among I'm not the hugest fan of Among Us, but like, yeah, no, I'm not the hugest fan of Among Us. But, yeah, no, we have a couple things we can play. Also we can do yeah, let me know if y'all want to play something else, because there's clearly it's just gonna be down for a while, so we can do that, or we can just do kind of a just chatting vibe. Hold on. Okay, cool. All right. Let me catch up on chat while we're doing this. Got kicked and games offline. Yeah. Everybody got lay boot. Got the boot. What question you from one of my comments? Do you think running one class is viable in Destiny? Great question. If you are saying running just one class is like again, people refer to it as different things, but like if you're just talking about like one class, Hunter, Titan, or Warlock, yes, but yes with an asterisk. The asterisk being that can you? Sure. Should you? That's totally up to you. I think yeah, just so folks can see. Y'all see my DMs are dry. LOL. Put myself on blast. Let me answer the question. Yeah, if folks are curious, it's just gonna be offline for a bit. But class. So yes, if you're just talking about like one class in Destiny, is it viable? Asterisk, yes. I think as someone who's played in D1, I was a Titan main, and D2 from the start, I've been a Warlock main. But then when was it? I think around Forsaken, I started consistently playing all 3 characters, and I think my appreciation for the game, especially from a perspective of like, I just can't get bored because there's so many builds, there's so many things you have to do on each character. Even right now, I finished, like, you know, I've solo legend the campaign on all my characters, but I still haven't done the weekly campaign on, you know, the story missions rather, on my hunter, you know, things like that. So there's always things for me to do in that regard. So I think, like, if you're just saying that, like, if you wanted 3 titans or 3 hunters, or you just only wanted one character, is it viable? Yes. I think we're more so talking bits and pieces around, like, what is the enjoyment factor that you're looking to have out of the game. Some people, especially if you're more of a casual player, you don't have much time to play, it makes more sense to just have one character, right? Because if that's the case, like, you only have time to level up one character. But I always encourage people to have multiple characters, because I think you understanding how other characters play and work helps you be a better teammate. Because a lot of times, especially before I was playing hunter more frequently, because I've always played, again, as I said, I've leaned towards Titan and the Warlock for the majority of my time playing Destiny. I think once I started to actually play hunter and understand the jump and understand the mechanisms and why it's so important to have, like, different, like, setups for the hunter build, I think I appreciated it more versus just looking at the hunter as like, oh, the tether is a debuff, and then you do debuff, I'll do well, yo, so on and so forth. I started to look at it as like, oh, this is the type of damage output combination we can have for Templar, say for instance, and Vault of Glass, because now I understand that with like 2 hunters, 2 warlocks, you know, 2 titans, like, this is like the setup, this is what each player can be doing. And I now know that, like, because of like resilience changes and things like that, maybe the hunter is better to do the running for the Templar part of Vault of Glass. Again, folks may not know that reference point, so I'll give another one, but like, maybe there's just an opportunity for a role that a hunter is better suited for because they're faster and more agile, and they can be the ones that are running, versus like the titans who are like the tanks, right, and do damage, tank damage, right? So there's just a number of things that me personally I've learned from the different classes. But is it viable? Is it feasible? Yeah, I mean, go for it, have fun, do whatever. Like, literally, I know people have 3 of the same class. People have like 3 hunters, 3 titans, whatever the case may be. I don't think I've ever seen someone with 3 warlocks. But I definitely seen 3 hunters, 3 titans, and so it's totally up to you how you want to play the game in that regard. So I definitely appreciate that. If you're talking about just playing one subclass, that's a definite no, absolute, like, full stop no. I don't think there's any way that you can viably play the game with only one subclass. For the number one reason, more often than not, you're going to be playing with other people, and like, if you have 2 hunters and they're both on tether, that makes 0 sense because tether doesn't stack. So only one of the tethers would count for the 30% debuff. The other tether would just be for like nonsense, right? Like, or not nonsense, but it just wouldn't stack, right? So in that regard, like, if you only play one subclass, I think more often than not you would run into issues in terms of optimizing your gameplay, because, like, again, whether it's like having 2 tethers or like just any other scenario that you can think of, in the scenario of a titan, like having 2 thunder crash titans, yeah, that's fine, but like in a lot of cases you don't need 2 bubbles, you don't things like that. So again, I hope that answered your question. I know it's a long answer. Y'all should know me by now. I rant, my brain is in 1,000 places, and I'll try and move forward. But yeah, let me know if that answered your question, Sin. Do you have online video games developed by Epic Games, Fortnite, Battle? Yeah, I have Fortnite. I haven't played in like 2 seasons, so it's been several months. But yeah, I do have Fortnite. So I'm down to do anything, honestly, if folks want to like game, or we can just kind of like do kind of just chatting for a bit. But again, as I said before, these are Ask Me Anything streams. As long as you're being appropriate, we'll try to have some good conversations. Time is more the issue. This is from Sin. I know I was ranting for a bit, Sin, my bad. But time is more the issue for me. I'm a PvE main. That means anything. So yeah, I would say in that case, if you're a PvE main, I'm always going to tell people play what you're comfortable with, because I rather like, that's why I like, unless it's like very specific, this is like GM Lake of Shadows, I want all warlocks, that type of thing for survivability, then that's different. But it's like, honestly, it's just like play what you're comfortable with, because you always, it's been my experience that you always play better when you're with something you're comfortable with. So if you're comfortable with Arc Titan and that's your thing, you know, play with you're comfortable with. And so again, similar fashion is like, if you're comfortable with Titan, comfortable with Hunter, and you only have time to play one character, just play that one character. There's no shame in it. It doesn't take away from your experience. The asterisk just being what I was saying earlier is like, if you have time, which again, not everyone has time. People have work. Again, not everyone has a flexible work schedule like me, right? And you know, which I'm very grateful and you know, blessed to have. People have kids, you know, people have spouses, you know, people, you know, take care of elders in their family. There's all different types of scenarios, and so one character is plenty viable. Yeah, no, I legit, this was before I was creating content. So like now I create content, I have like more like, you know, videos and things like that. But I have to go track down one of my friends who I haven't played with in a while. But we're in a clan before the clan I was in, that I'm in right now. I've been my current clan for about 2 years, 2-ish years. But I was in a clan before that, which wasn't the greatest experience, but that's a story time for another day. And I know that he was rocking 3 hunters, and it was, well, granted, he had a reason, right? He had a reason, because it was like 1 hunter fully kitted out, fully optimized in terms of like builds and stats for PvP. 1 was for PvE, and then 1 was just for like doing like goofy, random, out of bounds, just like things that like low key just to like see how far you can press the game. And so it's kind of redundant, like obviously, but like for him, that was fun, right? Like I'm not gonna sit here and define what fun is for other people. For him, it was fun to be able to like really dive deep into hunters and know every aspect of hunters in and out. Honestly, I should go contact him, because I hope he's doing well. But yeah, that was a homie. We gamed for a bit. Yeah, because I was probably like, yeah, because I've been in my current clan like 2 years, about 2 years. So that had to have been like 2.5. It was a while. Anyways, whatever. Y'all don't care about time. But it was like, yeah, 2.5, like 3 years ago. Again, check on your friends. Just reminded me that you should check on your homies. Because I haven't talked to that person in a little bit. But yeah. Nini, what you making faces at? Dirty. Where's my game? I'm asking the same thing. Let's refresh. Tweet from account you muted, Lamau. I don't know who it is. Yeah, so this is what I thought was gonna happen, y'all. This is what I thought. I thought we were gonna get the background maintenance, and it was gonna be done by 4 p.m. PST PDT. So no doubt. Look what they said. No doubt time expected. And then LOL, somebody's trolling. This is egregious. I just got home from my 9-hour class day just to go to my 5 children's my 5 children screaming. I let the wife handle them for 30 minutes. You know this person's trolling, but it's staying your game. It's how it is supposed to do better, so us busy guys can actually play the game. Hey, yo. W trolling response, because like there are some people who again, not directed at this person specifically, but there are some people who do overreact to when anything goes wrong with the game. It's a game. Devs are real people. Don't harass devs. Like, stuff like this happens. It's like, it's not the end of the world. But that was actually a W response. Oh no. This is the second time my raid team has been screwed over by a server. And again, yeah, there's folks who kind of overreact a lot of times. It happens, y'all. It happens. But again, yeah, we'll see what happens for updates. LOL, thanks for answering my question. Time to make 2 more. Again, I'm legitimately like, I'm not one of those streamers. I'm not one of those content creators who can be like, this is the exact formula to play the game. If you don't have this god roll, you're just a horrible human being. If you don't have this perfect setup with triple 100 bit, like I'm not, because that's not realistic. Like I literally just showed y'all these stats, like these stats, this build that I currently have equipped, with the exception of I had anti-barrier and unstop weapons on. This was the build I was rocking. 50 recovery, 50 discipline, 38 intellect, and 57 strength. I mean, granted, the main thing was that I had resilience, and then on my no, not my legs, on my chest piece, you know, we're rocking solar resist and we're rocking void resist, so that gives us some additional resistance, plus we're rocking emergency reinforcement, so again, whenever my overshield gets broken, I get additional damage resist. So again, these 3 are really, you know, helping me out in terms of staying alive, plus having 100 resil. But like we were clearing outside of some silly deaths where I just, if you know the Mars battleground, I fall off of ledges very easily. If Dee, who's in chat right now, doesn't push me off of an edge, which happens 9 times out of 10, the 1 time out of 10, I'm just falling off a ledge because sometimes I get uncoordinated, or as you all know, because of my ADHD, I just get distracted really easily, and then I don't realize that I'm jumping or like walking off of a cliff. So outside of like silly things like that, like you know, this build, and then my warlock build, not the one I have on now, I can't show you because, oh wait, no, I can't show you, that's a lie. We can go to loadouts, we can talk about loadouts. So this is my Titan. What build was I using? So many builds. So where is it? So this build, the build I call Gamma. Again, you have Overload with Osteo Striga, which is really good. Essentially, the combination here is you're constantly suspending things. With the necrotic grips, you're poisoning them, and then with Osteo, you're poisoning. So this helped out with Master new to Root of Nightmares as well, is super helpful. And then again, you can stun champs with your scout rifle, and then my machine gun from Deep Stone Crypt is really well. So again, this was like one of my other GM builds, just like really helpful for, again, crowd control. Is just like, even if you don't have ammo or you need to reload to stun a champ, this is actually really helpful for suspending champs and enemies, so you have time to recover your health, reload, whatever. This was my Glassway build. So for Glassway, super easy. Again, we have Peace of Mind, which is great for anti-barriers because it's very fast, and again, pulse rifles did get a buff. Div for overload champs as well as for the mini bosses, and then again, I have Commemoration because it's just a really good weapon. And then Osmiomancy, I get those double stasis turrets. Where is it? The stasis turrets right here. I get 2 of them. Everything was frozen, and then once we were ready to kill it, div it down. So those were 2 really solid builds. And then the other build was my safety build, which was Finger Snap Explodey Boy, which again, it's just basic fusion grenade build where you have Starfire Protocol, get double grenades, fusion grenades, they explode, doing damage, and then Wither Horde, damage over time. Ikelos, which is just a good arc SMG, and then Cataclysm with the bait and switch. So again, a lot of different things. I like to be creative in GMs because like somebody else may not have a well, or like, you know, again, I play with people who are at different levels, right? So obviously you have to be the right light level, but people at different skill levels. So some people like don't have a really good Starfire protocol, so like I'll do Starfire, or some folks don't have a really good stasis build, I'll do stasis. I know it's called Trials, but ignore that. Ooh, excuse me, I apologize. But yeah, dirty. When the game comes on, whoever gets on the game first, please flag it in chat. Let me know. let me know. And I appreciate folks hanging around. I know this is a bummer that the servers are down, but we get to talk about builds, which is like one of my favorite things to do. And normally, you know, DD just ignores me when I start talking about this stuff. So there's at least there's other people to listen. Thanks for answering my question. Yeah, 200. Yeah. What are your thoughts on Garden of Banana? Ban? What do you mean? Garden of Ban? Genuinely confused. Do you mean Garden of Salvation? Or no, I can't even guess. What do you mean? Nini specifically. What are you talking about? DD, stop the cap immediately. I don't push you. Yes, you do. Stop lying. Stop lying in front of. Just because we're in front of company. Just because we're in front of company. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. DD be pushing me off ledges. DD be bullying me, y'all. Like it's bad. Like it's bad. I don't push you off. I push people I don't like off the ledge. Exactly. You don't like me, so you bully me inside the game, and you be pushing me off ledges, and then we be wasting revives because DD pushes me off the ledge. I die, and it's just like I didn't die to an enemy. I'm dying to someone who's supposed to help me on my fire team. Allegedly help. Do you know FNAF? What are these acronyms that you're saying? I'm being so genuine right now. I have no clue. FNAF and Poppy's Playtime? Hey y'all, am I being trolled right now? What I look? Oh, I won't look that up because maybe it's something that's not stream appropriate. Please explain, Nini, because I'm genuinely confused. Is it updated? Oh wow! Oh, this is bad, y'all. This is bad. Oh yeah, this is bad. They're taking Destiny 1 offline too. Something major happened, y'all. It might be because we're about to get the mid-season patch, but also like it's been a while since both D1 and D2 were taken off at the same time unexpectedly. That's something that wasn't planned. Yikes. That means we probably won't be able to get back on the rest of the day. Yikes. Okay, that's unfortunate. Five Nights at Freddy's. Are these games? Are these movies? I'm confused. I do not believe. Yes, you do. Just don't make me pull out my Moesha diary on you, because like you really acting up in front of company, and that's not cool. It's not cool. All right, so good thing new Vampires Saviors DLC just dropped. Okay, so yo, I won a game, but I really wanted to game Destiny specifically. So I just want to hear from chat real quick. Do folks want to try and hang out for a bit? Again, I can answer more questions. We can just like hang for a little bit and do. I can talk about some builds for a little bit longer. But again, I want to do things that are like helpful and entertaining for folks. So if that's not helpful, oh Lord, I have so many builds I need to clean up. Yikes, because some of these probably don't even work anymore. Jotun Go Burr, yeah, all these perks. Yeah, but this was such a good build with the Rain of Fire. Oh, that was such a good build. It was a menace in PvP. I mean, Vogue Gatekeeper. Yeah, I gotta update that. Vogue normal run. Bleep. Bleep. Oh my goodness, we were deleting people with this. Again, I'm not like cracked in PvP, but like it was a really good build. What else? It's a couple unfinished builds. Trial Season 17. Yeah, that was a good build. Atheon Solar. Yes, I remember that. Ooh, because that's when Sleeper was still meta. I mean, Sleeper's still okay, but it's just not what it used to be. Risky Tapioca. Yes. Okay, so Deliverance still slaps. Risk Runner, it's, you know, again, I would choose the Delicate Tomb over Risk Runner with this build, but yeah, and then you can do whatever for the heavy slot. Void kills an Elemental Wells. RIP Elemental Wells. But I actually have a video up on my YouTube that displays this build where essentially you just back to back to back just make everything explode. And then again, we have the volatile that we're getting with the SMG in combination with our aspects and fragments. And then Royal Entry again had, what did it have on there? Yeah, it had chain reaction. That was what made it. So it was void plus chain reaction plus well-rounded. So I throw a grenade, kill them, they explode. I proc frenzy because I've been in battle, and then we hit the enemies with a chain reaction. Disgusting. Rift 2.0. Rain of Fire is just a really good exotic if you don't have it on a Warlock, but it's just a really good exotic. Anyways, I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted. What did I say? What's the last thing? Oh yeah, what do y'all want to do? We can play another game. So we can play another game like Fortnite or Goose Goose Duck or Call of Duty, and y'all can we can still chat, and you all can like watch me play, or we can play some of those games together, or we can just call it a day. Because if D1 and D2 got pulled offline, and maintenance was supposed to be done like in 30 minutes, normal, but again, they rescheduled it. They took both games offline. To me, that signals it's probably going to be off for a while, and I want to sit here for like 5 hours if that's not what folks want to do. But yeah, just reminding folks that well, I'm reminding myself because I was confused for a second. All right, let me catch up on chat. I'm behind on chat. Good thing the new Vampire Slayers DLC just dropped. Okay, cool. Don't know what that is. Tell me what that is. And why that game is not on the Switch is criminal. I don't know what that game is, but let me know. I might be interested. You don't know Five Nights at Freddy? No, I don't. Don't you think if I knew what Five Nights at Freddy was, I would know the acronym? If I knew the acronym, we would be deep in the conversation about the thing. I just don't know. How's you telling the world I bully you helpful? It's not helpful. It's me telling the truth. Hold on. I need the world to know, okay? I need the world to know, okay? I'm gonna speak my truth. DD be bullying me, y'all. Be bullying me. No. Since I mean, well, okay, so we could do that if folks would be interested. Is we could do a live replay of what is it? What did I just drop? So again, it is Thursday. Thursday we do Scattered Thoughts. So our Scattered Thoughts is yeah, the one about fixing guarding games. So I forgot about that. But yeah, like every Thursday, Scattered Thoughts premieres, and so it was a little bit longer. But yeah, we talked about Scattered Thoughts for a bit, and guarding games is about to come up in like 3 weeks, something like that. So fairly soon. And so I was just kind of talking about like my issues with the game up to this point, because I don't think it's just like a Guardians game issue, and that's like the point, and I hope folks like understand what I'm ultimately trying to get out. Although it's scattered, it's Scattered Thoughts, it's a rant, but yeah, there's so much you can cheese in the game, and not like, oh, cheese Lake of Shadows. There's so much that like the integrity of the game, if it doesn't have strong guidelines, if in basketball you didn't have to get the ball in the hoop to score, that drastically changes the game, right? That like alters like I'm not gonna play it, but that drastically alters like the game. If like you were just playing basketball and you're like, actually, we don't have to make it into the hoop, and be like, hey, yo, this is like we can just do whatever we want to score. So having certain rules and guidelines, and I think folks in chat know this, it just makes sense, right? And so like I think that's like one of my pet peeves is like I think with Guardian Games last year, with Guardian Games 2023 on the horizon in a couple weeks, with what we saw with how Guardian Games last year went, how comp and trials are going right now, there's so many things where it's just like, how am I supposed to like care about these so-called competitive things in the game when like people can just cheese them versus like it actually being a true competition. I say all to say it's not a new video. Well, no, it is a new video, but it's a different take on what we talked about previously. I'll chat with you later, awesome human. I'll have to buy snacks and nap. Peace, y'all. All right, yeah, shout out to Didi. I make fun of Didi. Didi makes fun of me, but it's all love. Appreciate Didi for supporting the streams and all these things. You're down for Fortnite? I'm sorry, I'm behind on chat, y'all. Let me boot up. Let me scoot it and boot it. I'm down to. Hold on. Let me make sure I have the right screen. That y'all not out here looking at my social security number. I mean, not that I have it on stream. But yeah, Nini, if you're still there, I'm sorry. That was a little bit ago. I got distracted, but I'm down to play some Fortnite. If can you send me your information? Because I think what we'll do is, because Destiny is probably going to be off for a while today, I think we're going to just go ahead and again, I want to keep all the content on the stream Destiny related. I think we're going to go ahead and just call it for today, which is fine. We attempted some things. It was still fun. We had some good conversations. But yeah, if you send me your code for was it your Epic name or whatever, or actually let me launch it and then but I think we'll do that. So I'm gonna find my name real quick. I'll send it in chat, Nini, if you want to add me, and then if anyone else wants to add me, I don't care. Fortnite's just one of those games that like I'm not like super sweaty or competitive with it. We just hang for a bit. It's on my other screen. Cool. All right, I'll add you, Nini, and then yeah, if you want to game for a bit, we can game off stream, and then we'll just call it for today, because I know it's not fun when the servers aren't working. But again, we'll be back tomorrow. The servers definitely should be back tomorrow. We'll actually be on hold on, let me do this so I'm not distracted. What? I haven't played in so long. What are all these things? Leave me alone. What's going on? Hello? All right, cool. I think I have you added now, Nini. So let's we'll hop off and then we'll game. If anyone else wants to hang, we'll play for again. I probably won't play for long because ultimately I can just go and take some time and play. Not play, but work on the Discord. So we'll play Fortnite with a little bit with Nini. Nini, if you want to join, let me know. But yeah, thanks everyone for being here today. I know it sucks once we have server issues again. Gotta love that game, Destiny, right? Gotta love the game. So we do what we can with what we got. So appreciate everyone. We will see you all tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to be on Twitch. We're going to be on Twitch. So Friday and Saturdays for the foreseeable future. We want to be building on YouTube as we're also building on Twitch as well. Again, y'all know I started most of my content. The majority of my consistent streaming has been on YouTube, and so I actually want to also like build a presence on Twitch, just for folks to engage in that way. So Friday and Saturday. So tomorrow and Saturday we'll be on Twitch. If you do not already have my socials, definitely follow the socials. That's going to be a good time for us to get engaged. I answer comments on YouTube. I respond to people. I like to think I'm active on there. I'm active on Twitter. Didi can attest to this. I talk to people, you know, like, again, so for a lot, my social media is not like, ooh, let me put the most hype thing out there. It's very much like conversational. You share my thoughts, conversate with folks. So definitely I encourage folks to follow me on those social platforms. And then we'll see you all tomorrow on Twitch to the gaming. So again, Sin, DD, Iron Man, Dirty, everyone else, please, definitely, I want to honor the time that you all spent today, even with the server issues. So if you still want things done, please hit me up. Either add me on Bungie with my Bungie ID, it's the pinned message, or just stop by stream tomorrow and we'll get you all sorted, because it just kind of sucks we weren't able to do that today. So anyways, those are my post things announcement. Discord's coming soon one of these days, don't fight me. And then yeah, we'll stream it on Twitch tomorrow. Cool. Appreciate y'all. And